Well, hello neighbors and friends. John, your whiskey neighbor here, and happy World Whisky Day. I wasn't sure I was going to get a moment. We're doing some things as a family, and I appreciate that. But I got a moment, and I'm pouring some special whiskey today. Today, we're going to take a look at Glengoyne Cask Strength. And then we're going to look at a sample from Mark the Whiskey Whistle, Kilkerran 8-year-old cask strength. And we're going to finish it off with a look at Glendronach. That's the 11-year-old that I opened, but I'll tell you more about it later. Wow. Stay with me. Really, it's going to be a review of the Glengoyne Cask Strength, but it is in a similar place as these. And so I thought, why not pour this big bottle against these other really classy bottles? So it is World Whisky Day. I hope it is a day that you're able to pour a little bit of whiskey. If you're not that into whiskey, you've tried it a little bit. And if you are, you've maybe cracked something special. Let's talk about the first bottle, the bottle that I'm actually kind of reviewing. It's Glengoyne. This, in my neck of the woods, is, for a cask strength ex-sherry dram, it's actually a pretty good deal. This is, released at 59.8%. It's natural color, unchill filtered, and it is a non-age stamp whiskey, so it's obviously going to have some young casks in it, but unchill filtered cask strength. This is batch number 6, I should say. When I went looking online, not today, but a few weeks back when I picked this up, I couldn't find a lot out there on batch number 6. Let's see what we get out of Glengoyne, batch number 6, cask strength Scotch. This nose is lovely. It's got so much expressive dark fruit, dark raisin, espresso, chocolate, a little bit of vanilla, some cooked sugars, spice, cinnamon, allspice. It's just a great nose. All right. Now I said I don't have a bottle of Kilkerran 8 cask strength. This is the one that's released at 57.1%. Thank you, Mark the Whiskey Whistle, for sending this to me. I know it's really hard to find this exact bottle. This is the one, I believe it's the 2019 release, and it's also entirely ex-sherry. Oh, what a treat. I thought this was a big nose. This Glengoyne, I really was like, oh, I just love it. But this nose, a little more power, a little more spice. There's a little sourness in it. Not unpleasant, but a little riper. It's a little sharper, but it makes it stronger. Wow. All right, now, if you're a long-time viewer, you know that this Glendronach 2003 11-year-old, it's also a cask strength, entirely Pedro Jimenez sherry casks. What is the strength? 54.8, so it's actually the weakest here. This remains one of the regrets of my whiskey journey. By that, I mean not buying it. I am pumped, and I opened this up to toast my dad when he passed away. But this was on sale for like $60 Canadian. That's, I don't know, $50 US or something. And I only bought one. And my wife bought it and gave it to me as a gift, and there's no regrets on that at all. But I even went back the next day or next week, and a person was shopping, and I recommended, hey, you should get this. I think it's going to be great. I haven't tried it. And there was like 3 or 4 of them left. And why I didn't buy another one, I don't know. Anyways, back to whiskey. This is deeper. This is leathered fruits, older woods. Wow. Oh, my mouth started watering. Yeah, this is more expressive, sharper. The Glendronach 11-year-old, a little rounder, little more mellow, but deeper. I started with this, loved the nose, and now, out of these 3, it's probably not the best nose. Honestly, on its own, I thought it was fantastic, but now that I've opened up the sample and of course poured it to a little bit of an emotional favorite, it's good, truly good, but not as good as the other 2. All right, let's dig in. I hope you have something poured, and if you're trying to pour in this area, something heavily ex-sherry, really what we call it, like a sherry bomb, something just really like 100% ex-sherry if you have it. Sláinte. Well, yeah, Sláinte, I'm going to have a sip. Oh, it's a little sharp, but lots of good dark fruit. Add into that some caramels. Yep. Now, I know I said it with this, but now I'm getting a little bit of cooked fruit, leathered fruit. I need to have some of this water just as water. Add a little bit of roast coffee, a little bit of espresso bean, slow smoldering oak, a little bit of smoke. Wow. Boy, that is tasty. Very tasty. Let's try the Kilkerran 8. Cheers, Mark. Oh, take those plump, dark raisins, prune, genuinely more spicing, nutmeg, allspice, Christmas spices, Christmas cake or pudding, right? Where you got cooked, bready, malty. Ooh, that Kilkerran 8 is a monster. I have to say, most YouTube channels that have been able to get a bottle of that have been raving about it. And it's so good. Oh, it's spicier. Picks up on the edge of my tongue. Bright cinnamon. Even a little bit of just pepper. Wow. Wow. Bet that finish would go on for a long time. But we're in a review. Looking for the Glendronach. This is the Glendronach. It's an 11-year-old. Only PX sherry cask. Yeah, in this context, it's a bit of a lighter nose. In an independent context, it's an enveloping, deep nose. But here, it's a little bit smoother. Interesting. A little bit of a high sweetness, like a really ripe grape. Yeah, like you're eating red grapes, but they're just perfect, right? They're popping in your mouth. High sweetness, more caramel, vanilla. It is less spicy than the Glengoyne and certainly the Kilkerran. Way less spicy than Kilkerran. Spices are cooked, right? So blended cinnamons, cooked baking. In this lineup, It is the most relaxed. It's coating. It's balanced. Boy, I can hear my neighbors working in the yard. I should be doing that. All right, so these are all good whiskeys. I have to say, the brightest, boldest flavor profile so far is the Kilkerran 8. But the most coating, a little bit creamy, almost more relaxing dram is the Glendronach. But nothing wrong with this Glengoyne. Really liking it. Since I said this is a review of the Glengoyne so far without water, I'm going to try a little bit of drop of water in this. This is easily a 4-star Scotch. If you haven't tried this, or you like the other two, even though here it feels like kind of third place, it is a high third place. Honestly, this is possibly 4.5 stars. It's really quite good. All right, let's hit these great Scotches with water. Each one of them could easily stand up to a lot of water. And as I said, thank you, Mark Whiskey Whistle. He sent that Kilkerran 8 sample. I made some comment like, oh, everybody's blowing up over this 8-year-old, and I can't even find it out here. And I actually can find the ex-bourbon, but there's no only ex-sherry, the 2019. All right, so I put a little bit of water in the Glengoyne. That's about 59.8 before the water. Only ex-sherry, cask strength, but no age stamp. Actually, it was a little sharp. Nose is a bit sharp. Whoa. Again, more sharp. Wow. It almost went somehow younger. I didn't like water on that nose. It came up fast and hard. Let's see how the Kilkerran 8 cask strength goes. I think it's 57.1 before the water. Also sharper, but now it still keeps some of that good clove, cinnamon spicing going on. Yep, the spicing stays strong. The nose was also sharper. Let's try the Glendronach 11-year-old with a bit of water. This developed a little bit of citrus note, now a bit of lemon in with the ripe fruits. And the nose now stands out as my favorite, clearly above these other two, like significantly better. This is now a caramel, lemon, fruit, leather. Whew. Okay, the nose on that's fantastic. It's gotten better. Sharpness has backed off, giving it a moment. Oh, there it came up again. When I say sharp, I mean I actually feel it, almost like a pinch, or twinge in the nose. Well, this one's settled in. But younger too. Water didn't help any of them, except the Glendronach. Let's try. Let's try tasting. This is the Glengoyne. Cheers. Nice plump fruit, dark fruit, prune, plum, vanilla, caramel, oak, smoke. The water made all the fruits a little more expressive, but the nose still pinches. That's a better nose, richer cooked spices, cooked fruits. Cinnamons, banana breads. Banana bread. It's not overly banana, but that kind of a cooked, buttered banana bread. Need more nut. Between these two, the Kilkerran 8 is a better Scotch. It just has a broader palate. The spicing is deeper, the flavors are broader. Both of them are a little sharp in the nose with water. The Glengoyne especially. And a little bitter in the palate now. It's definitely fallen behind the Kilkerran. The nose of the Glendronach got richer with water, and the palate got a little thinner. I don't know if that's a proof, right? We're like 59, 57, 54 ballpark. So we've proofed them down. So now it's getting into the much lighter proof. Gentler, more relaxed. Look, as I said, if I was rating Glengoyne, water for me maybe helped the palate. Sure didn't help the nose. Not regretting buying this at all. Got it on sale for about 70 Canadian. That's a steal, especially at that proof. Drop a bit of water in it, get it to where you like, or just have a little less, but small sips. That Glengoyne Cask strength, that's a buy for me. Easily 4 stars. Look, the Kilkerran 8-year-old, YouTube's blowing up with it. You should probably check out some other channel, like Mark Whiskey Whistle, who sent me this sample. People who've been able to sip it longer. This is just a sample. It's my first time, but it's better than the Glendronach. What did I say? Glengoyne. But yeah, whew. If you like ex-sherry Scotch, boy, that Kilkerran 8, if you see it around, probably worth buying. Glendronach 11-year-old, only PX ex-sherry. Boy, it's a nice bottle. It's just more relaxed than the Kilkerran. Could be the Kilkerran is a 5-star. That Glendronach over there is definitely a 5-star. This Glengoyne's a 4 to 4.5. Yeah, I rated this before. For me, this Glendronach is a 5-star, and I regret not buying another bottle. Very happy I got this Glengoyne. If you see it around and you like strong, bold Scotch, especially with that ex-sherry, deep red fruit, bit of leather, bit of coffee, espresso, this is good. In this context, it's probably third. But having said that, nothing wrong with it. Hope you guys are well, staying isolated. But as I said the other day, I was able to visit with my neighbor over the fence. It's a long weekend here in Canada, reaching out to people, connecting. Hope you get a chance to do some of that. And on World Whisky Day, pour a whiskey and share it with friends. That's the best way to have whiskey. You guys, thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend.